You're jamming with the hottest disc jockey.
DJ Dork Genius.
Be sure to send your music and beats over to ThatDorkyReviewShow@gmail.com.
Straight back, yeah. Tell 'em, hey. Took a loss on the chin, like a champ. Put our chips together, went in on the pack. Doubled up, now how you love that? You already know. We strike back. Yeah, we strike back. Got the money train rolling. Back on the track, strike back. Yeah, we strike back. Rolling pins flat when we strike back. Gotta have a tank of gas riding for the bag. Trying to double back, but you don't know the half. What's down bad? And I can hit a lad. Started over, but a hustler never on the ass. Down on my dick, asking what the lick read. No Lance Malibu, yeah, my 10-speed. Wrist on high beam, in the dark saw light. Nuts swing heavy, but I still walk light. Don't discuss hard times, we just full-time grind. To the money back straight. 4 piece of mind, going 4 piece. This mind posted like a street sign. Same clothes, different day till I see my sunshine. Sleep cousin to death, so I stay woke in this bitch. Feet stand on 10 toes, don't fuck with a snitch. In the game, no cheat code. I just find a glitch. Put my savage in beast mode, he brought it back for the click. Took a loss on the chin, like a champ. Put our chips together, went in on the pack. Doubled up, now how you love that? You already know. We strike back. Yeah, we strike back. Got the money train rolling. Back on the track, strike back. Yeah, we strike back. Rolling pins flat when we strike back.
Hey, yo, see, that's the way it is because you know that it's like that. I tried to fit a whole motorcycle inside a bike rack. Migos writing for you can be considered a life hack. You fuck with Dork Squad, my empire will strike back. I hit up Brung and told him to send this fucking song. Something's wrong. If you don't like it and wanna bump it tall, smoke a bong with so much weed in it you could jump a wall. End up time traveling and trapped it in 1924. She wanted raw, but Chef Ramsay ain't having that. Chilling on the couch is my natural habitat. I'm like Mickey Mouse right after he found the magic hat. Doing lots of tricks but wondering where the rabbit's at. I'm spitting flames like fire from out a dragon's mouth. Y'all don't spit shit so y'all don't got nothing to rap about. Y'all can tag whoever y'all want me to hash it out with, but just so y'all know, bro, I'ma drag it out. Everything's about to get weird, like a kid who can't hear, but that's really big ears. Man, I took too much drugs and can see the shit clear. Man, I'm about to pull the plug, smoke weed and drink beer, cause every day I'm always on that ganja, never really trying to puff and pass, cause everyone's infected, plus don't like to wear a fucking mask. I got into music cause I'm really dumb and suck at math, then started making money with my music. Now I'm stuck in class trying to learn math again. My teacher is a fucking ass, always rolls his eyes every time I always wanna ask a question that makes everybody wanna laugh. I'm hallucinating while I'm laying in a bubble bath. Ask Captain Marvel where the heck's Lieutenant Trouble at. Probably up in space playing Zombieland double tap. Bro, you need a verse, beat, and chorus. I can bundle that with the head of a mumble rapper and some bubble rap. Got my head together, but the shit's finna get unattached. Man, this beat's disgusting like I uppercut your mother's snatch. I'm a lethal weapon, yeah, I'm on my Danny Glover raps. Call me Doctor Strange, who the heck's Benedict Cumberbatch? Run it back. Everything's about to get weird, like a kid who can't hear, but that's really big ears. Man, I took too much drugs and can see the shit clear. Man, I'm about to pull the plug, smoke weed and drink beer, cause every day.
This record here sounds dated. I really don't get it, so I think I hate it. This record here sounds dated. I really don't get it, so I think I hate it. This record here sounds dated. I really don't get it, so I think I hate it. This record here sounds dated. I really don't get it, so I think I hate it. Coronavirus got us sicker than sick. Black in America, your death sentence is pick. When it come to telling stories, I be slicker than brick. It been a long time coming, like the tip of my dick. This earth so crazy and the humans so corny. Bottom where they keep us, plus the top so lonely. Rappers so whack and they lyrics so phony. Why I kick it with the baddies and the homies. I guess we take it back to 1994. Before we beat our women, then we turned them into hoes. Started with their hair and then we moved them to the clothes. Needed a new ass like MJ bought a nose. Got her titties up her sides like she riding 24s. Don't mind to help her see and feel her navigate the globe. But they think the French is crazy coast. He can see the difference in the friction of addiction and it shows. This record here sounds dated. I really don't get it, so I think I hate it. This record here sounds dated. I really don't get it, so I think I hate it. This record here sounds dated. I really don't get it, so I think I hate it. This record here sounds dated.
ThatDorkyReviewShow at gmail.com, y'all. You know what it is.
I think I hate it.
Now see, this song sounds dated, but homie, now that's a benefit. Cause like back in the days, the rappers out wouldn't give a shit. We tryna bring it back to when every rapper was killing it and everyone was hot like an Eskimo on a skillet piss. I'm trying to wrap my mind around how to find my sound that isn't like anyone who's rhyming now. Cause I'm the type of dude to go up the ladder the same time that you're climbing down and step on your head while you're crying. Ow. I gotta breathe. I went from sir, you gotta leave to all nonsense. Why you gotta leave? I'm not a tease. So many people we gotta please. You got a cheese bean sandwich with some lettuce, homie. That's bada bing, bada boom. A lot of shrooms and a lot of weed. I gotta do what I gotta do cause I got a team. See, I'm a dork that a player caves like a slot machine. What up, fresh? You need a feature, it's not a thing, but
this record here sounds dated. I really don't get it, so I think I hate it.
3 minutes,
This
y'all.
record here sounds dated. I really don't get it, so I think I hate it. 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 I hate it.
Be sure to send your music and beats over to ThatDorkyReviewShow at gmail.com.
I was being patient and waiting around y'all. I was cleaning up my flaws. Yeah, I started from the bottom. I grew it and got it tall. Raw. That's how I'm cooking it for y'all. It ain't nothing but to do it. I do it all. They got me feeling like a boss. So I'm coming for that slow money just to get a point across. I ain't being greedy. I'm just saying, yeah, I want it all. Guess it's just the way I ball. I feel so blessed. I got the call. We don't want no less. Be patient, y'all. Follow me. Oh yes, it's time to go. I got too much patience. Yeah, you can't talk if you ain't got none. I'm the reason why a lot of niggas still think they still number one. I got too much patience. Better hurry up and get some.
Let's go.
I'm sitting here trying to get my song played. Man, I've been at work and it's been a long day. I used to be trash, man, I came a long way. I got too much of whatever the song say. Or maybe not, cause I can't wait until this song play. The freaking line goes out into the hallway, way freaking out the front door. And we all stay patient till we wanna skip the line, cause we've been in here all day. But it don't matter, I'm here for support. Hope the whole chat is in here for the dork. I sit observe and I make a report. I gotta fly from LA to New York, Florida to Texas. Don't make this shit short, man. I'm here for the games. I don't care for the sport. I done sat here so long just to get through the door. I ain't waiting no more, man. I'm bored, dog.
Patience. Yeah, you can't talk if you ain't got none. I'm the reason why a lot of niggas still think they still number one. I got too much patience. Better hurry up and get some.
They be tripping.
Around the block. I'm the reason niggas handling the rock. I got too
Probably because
much
they have like the Cash App and stuff like that up there.
You can't talk if you ain't got
They're like,
none.
nah,
I'm the
man.
reason why a lot of niggas still
You
think they
better
still
tell
number
people
one.
to
I got
give.
too much
Tell them to
patience.
give.
Better hurry up and get some. I done been around
I'm in this motherfucker, let's go.
I got too much.
My back against the wall, I got the devil on my shoulder. Got a pistol on the floor, man, a pistol in the holster. Drop it, give me 10 if your division got a soldier. Time ticking, I heard you ain't living like you supposed to. Been a guy, patient, got me
45
feeling like
seconds,
a
y'all.
genocide. Watch how I move, before they get a nigga penalized. Mask on, not because of COVID, but it's winter time. Stretch a nigga arm like he reaching for the finish line. In it to win it, I gotta finish the business before they give me a sentence I can't do. I turn the dentist to minutes because my patience is thinning. I'm contemplating on winning, I can't lose. You a damn fool. Mystery is not believed without the elements. It's irrelevant to an elephant. I'm breaking the rules. So you cut now, time's up, you making the news. But it's real, you know the deal when they hating on you.
Yes, I waited in this line.
13
Waited patient for
seconds.
my time. Time don't wait for nobody. It's gone in no time. That's right. Yes, I waited in this line. Waited patient for my time. You gotta have faith, so you gotta wait. You gotta be patient. I got too much patience.
You're jamming with the hottest disc jockey.
DJ Dork Genius.
Please send your records to ThatDorkyReviewShow@gmail.com or get ready to die. Ha 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 ha.
Wait. And then...
Autobots, share the stream.
All right, so big freaking salute. Shout out to everybody freaking tapped in right now. If you are here for the first time, pretty much we're a live music reaction and review show for independent artists, producers, and bands across the globe. I knew I was gonna forget something. I always do that. I always forget that one thing. But again, keyword independent. Try to send your music, or if you work with or go to school with somebody you know who makes music, if you have a family member who makes music, like, we just want to hear somebody who's not signed to a major record label contract kind of situation. Often when we try to play those records, we may get blocked, cut, flagged, or muted off certain streams. We are live on multiple platforms, so I do appreciate you guys for being here. Happy Friday as well, man. It's always you know, a good feeling in the air, you know what I'm saying, each Friday. And every episode honestly is always exciting because we get to hear new music and great artists. There's always like gems that we get to find from artists that we either never heard of, or getting to hear more from you guys who are returning to the show. So once again, it is free for you guys to submit. If you do want to get played quicker or get more than one of your records played in a back-to-back fashion, we do have many skip options for you in terms of that. Cash App, PayPal, Super Chat, and Galaxies, of course, as you said on the TikTok side. Shout out to YouTube and of course Twitch, rocking with us as well. Give me a second to load my stream deck up, which I shot was already there. Oh, and then here are the
This song's gonna burn like some hot sauce from hot ones in your eyes. We'll talk to an actual bird, like I'm gonna chew through this beat like a termite. Don't make me put you on actual worms, like don't like my own shit. I'm thinking you were high, like me when I'm looking down at a bird's eye view. When I'm cool, better act like you surprised. Head to McDonald's, I'm about to steal your fries.
And we do giveaways on the show if we happen to reach 100, 200, or 300 by the end of the episode. So we'll always keep track of you know, how much we make. And on those giveaways, I have a wheel that you are actually able to win free beats, free mixes and masters, free skips on the show, free merch, and more, of course. First 3 skips of the episode, I'll let you spin that wheel that we usually do at the end of the show as well. So we're in here. We're gonna go ahead and start in the free line though. Let me see who's first. Let me see who's first. Who the heck's first? Okay, Rob Murphy. What did you say? So my wife's first song she wrote with a little help from me, and it's Suno based or whatnot, right? Again, I want to acknowledge that while we are not happy with AI records and music, I think there are a few reasons why we usually aren't. One of those reasons being, most people when they send AI record, they don't even say nothing, right? If you literally do not say that the record is AI or has AI elements, people feel like you're trying to trick them and make them think that the artist exists when they don't. So when you at least let us know up front, we can judge it purely on the AI record aspect of it. How good of a record does it sound like? Is it something that we would prefer you to replace the artist and production and stuff like that? Like, all of those are things that we can look at. So I always appreciate when you guys are up front with it at the very least. I know that some probably won't even play them at all. I get it. I've come across so many artists who have different reasons. Some who just can't make music, but they have the ideas. Some who made music before, but they lost their voice, right? I see a handicap aspect to it, but I feel like, again, it has to be marketed in that proper way. And if possible, do think about adding human elements to those records as well. Like if you literally get musicians to still come in the studio and play on top of the record, if you get an artist to actually go and be a feature on it, if you throw those real elements on there, people will be less, you know, kind of, because we just don't like fully AI generated records where like it feels like, well, we don't know what you actually did or not. We don't know unless we get to see or hear you guys do those things. So we'll take this one for a grain of salt. This one is called Days That End in Y. Let's see. Give y'all thoughts. The 2 minutes I used to on the countdown. On the countdown. As soon as it starts. Whenever you are. Days That End with Y. If it wants to work. Hold on, let me turn my thing back on until yours comes back on. Like, what the freak? Let me maybe refresh and see if that helps, but other than that, let me make sure. And then what up, Vinny? 10 Crimes, what up, dog? Rob, what's good? Trino. He said, no AI, come on, man. Listen, again, I already know. Trust me, man. I've been through my own formal therapy with this stuff, right? And I think as long as we can have those conversations and those who do utilize AI know how we feel about it and why, you're really able to look at it from a point of view of, okay, you know, eventually you want to take the crutches off. You want to make sure that you can be the artist. And I do see your skip as well. Great Waves. Did you send the submission to my email, ThatDorkyReviewShow@gmail.com? Let me know. It's not letting me load the. It's not letting me load Suno right now. Rob, you might have to send it in another way. You might have to send it in another way. So not yet. Put you live first. Appreciate that. Let me put a note down. Hold on, I'm closing a few windows. Let me go there. Close that. Yeah, because we might have to come back to. And right as I hit the thing, I'm also going to try to get back in the free line with the 10 Crimes. You have a MP3 maybe, so we'll see if this loads a bit better. But I'm also trying to, come on, man. Okay, let's see if there's anything over here. Let's see if 10 Crimes will let me play it directly. You Cash App and Galaxy, no rush at all. And I'm working on email. You know, push the likes. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. That's some real support. No, but what did you resend it with? If it's still Suno, like that was, I don't think that was the problem. I think it's either the site itself is not, you know. No, I did, bro. Like, what do you think I've been trying to do? It is just not matching properly. Give me a second. You said wave demo. Yeah, the wave is gonna give us a problem too. My guys, hold on. Trying to wait for one of these to load. Forget that one. Ten Crimes, send an MP3 instead of the wave. Just because my PC has to get warmed up a little bit. I'm gonna throw in gray waves and hope that we can get yours actually in the cusp. Give me a second. All right, so the 3-song back to back. Hold on, remind me. Let's throw that on down here. Okay, let me load this. Also close that one. I'm trying to load your SoundCloud up so we have that. Let's load the other two as well. Okay, come on, man, come on. Okay, time goes on. Seems like it wants to start first. So let's go ahead and throw that in. So I can stop my stupid background music, man. All right, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for your patience and sorry for the technical difficulties. Again, Rob, we're gonna have to come back to yours and then 10 Crimes as well. We're in a 3-song back-to-back skip. This is Gray Waves with Time Goes On.
Life brings us again. Storm has come to pass. The stars shine through the glass.
device. How did I know? What the freak? You gotta make that kick hit harder too. Hit harder, man, the pack shitter, get larger. And sometimes people will be like, dog, I'm about to tell y'all my freaking rhymes are hypnotic. Man, you know what, this chronic. But if you smoking, you see a freaking alien, don't go towards it, nigga, poke it. Like, I ain't even joking. There's a lot of y'all who know that y'all get freaking some chick that you gon' roping, but you hoping that she always gonna be open to. I don't even know what I'm talking about. What do you guys think about this? 1 to 10, any feedback is welcome. All right, so again, time goes on. Gray waves, I think you had a decent vibe within there, right? You know what I'm saying? From the start, you can sort of see you know, just an almost floating through space, just traveling, you know, at light speed through the galaxy or some kind of vibe or whatnot. I will say that your words can come through a little bit clearer when it comes to like a mix and getting something a little bit more proper on it. I like the melodies, I like your voice on the record, but I do want to be able to hear like every word, unless what you are really trying to do is more or less just give people a vibe. And so if it's supposed to sound like, you know, your vocals are coming at us from a distance, and or, you know, that sort of like if you're in a dream and when you're listening to music, you don't often hear it like that clearly, right? So you almost will hear just like vaguely, and you'll try to go closer, and you know, or I guess hearing a song from inside a car with the windows rolled up outside with a pillow you know, put through. I need to hear the words though, so we know how to relate that, right? What I like to remind people of is like, look, music goes both ways. You make the song and you can make a music video, you know, in many different ways. Animation, you can do something like a live action video doing something. It could just be a lyric video, but also there are songs that inspire visual artists. So those that will go in and basically create something visual with the song as the inspiration. So they're not necessarily creating a music video for the song, but they are doing a, you know, sort of visual art piece, and the song itself like just allowed them to go into certain places, and so they asked you if they could, you know, sync it for the actual thing and do a combo. You know, like we love that aspect of, you know, art, and it would be dope to actually see you kind of do something like that. But yeah, overall, that one was decent. 2 minutes and 11 seconds. I am curious. I always try to advocate for longer songs. Some of you guys, more or less, you make 1 to 2 minute records. And I always feel like you're not giving the listener their money's worth in some cases, right? If you're too repetitive, if you're not saying anything or doing anything worthy of us sticking around with you, then of course, make it short. But I feel like if you believe in yourself, if you believe in your songs, if you trust yourself to be able to go in a bit further, in some cases it's the production's fault. It kind of just like comes in and then leaves where it does, and so you're just, you know, stuck with what's there if you're not working with an engineer who does know how to at least, let me cut it here and then loop it at this point so it sounds natural, or you get back with the producer themselves to do that same thing. There's always that. Yep. Hold on, let me go to Orange. First one just like disappeared and shit like that. All right, Orange. Same artist. Again, we're in a 3-song back to bank.
Wake up in the morning, get my coffee. It's pouring. Vegan. Grab a bit of breakfast with my baby. Orange juice. Picture. Don't know what I'm doing with my life now. As long as linger. Chilling with no worries in my life now. That is the picture.
When I'm back in the middle of the time, when I finna get a seatbelt in a freaking car, when you know that I'm fast and I don't even really run the rap so fast and shit. Sometimes I just wanna be able to freaking not have to go get a gun and blast and shit. And sometimes I always wanna say, man, Sonic was fast as shit. He was running to go past your whip, and I'd be like, man, that was it. I don't know what the heck is even happening, but you can tell me that there's like a thinking people who like you. I don't know where I was gonna go. You just like stop early in there. This one doesn't feel quite done yet. I'm on say. This one doesn't feel quite done yet. It is what, 1 minute and 8 seconds, give or take. Like, it's even shorter. It kind of just ends, you know. Well, no, it goes on with the beat still, you know, plays on, and then you just kind of head out. But even how it is, like, you always want to fade out a song unless the current song is going to feed right into the next one somehow. Like, some people know how to do that mix where if you're listening to the album and it goes from one track to the next without that sort of space in between, it can transition like a little bit better. But I think this one for you was more of just kind of seeing, you know, how people might feel about what you have. It's probably a work in progress, something unfinished, I'm assuming. I like what I'm hearing so far. Anytime I have an acoustic record from you guys, we get to think about the potential for these records being performed live, right? Like you getting out there, hopefully, if you don't already know how to play guitar, learning it, and then actually being able to perform anywhere. You got to understand how like valuable that is to like take any song that you have and be able to make an acoustic version and then like perform it like regardless of where you're at. If you can play piano, it's the same thing. Not everybody can. Some people are like they don't know what comes next. So when you learn how to do such a thing, you are basically all musicians and people who can like legit just like perform. You are going to be the most valuable things on the planet. If just like power goes out, we have no more juice, and then all you can really get is just live music from real people. All of those that can legit play instruments, like it's going to matter much more than not, because you know that you can get a grand piano and you don't need it to be plugged in. You can play with any acoustic guitar and go out there. So it's one of those things. Definitely try to make this longer and finish it, make it a full-on song. If ever you guys need help with extending the beats that you're rapping or singing on, you know, let us know. You know what I mean? As producers, we'll always be willing to make more if needed. And then as engineers, I do engineer as well. We know what points to sort of loop it at so that you can't tell that it's being looped, or that those times where it might skip a beat or something like that, because I've seen some of y'all try. But let me see. And what do you say? These A minor, and then tuning on Martin, you know, in the series Plastic Acoustic, man. There we go. And the guitar is live. Yeah, see, and that's what I'm saying. So I think an artist like you would work very well with like a looper, right? So for those who don't know, like if you get a decent one, essentially you can play your instruments, you know, and plug it in, you know what I'm saying, via MIDI, but you can loop the certain aspects, right? And so I've seen a few artists kind of do it, and it's pretty dope or whatnot, because whether you're working on, you know, keyboard or acoustic guitar or electric guitar, like you can get in there, play those things, go in, get on the other instrument, kind of like get a live performance, but also getting to see a song come together. And then, like, if you can think with that right, you know, part of your brain, you can take in and weave in elements at the right time while you're still performing it and doing it. Like, shout out to Rachel Geek, because she was the one that always makes me think about that. Now let me play your third song, right? So we had Time Goes On, and Orange, and I think we got The Trials, right? What's your third one? Let's see which one you guys like the most out of the three. Which one would you want him to put that all into?
But you do got get kind of styling. Sometimes when I'm trying to start shit, time to find the $5, but the guitar, but the time about it.
All right. First off, for those who are still in the building, thank you for bearing with us on that. I do know that some of the mix might be a little bit out there in terms of just like loudness. We'll talk about that right now, but first. All right. So first and foremost, right? I liked the vibe that record brought us, right? It feels very spacey, reminds me of that like 90s kind of 80s retro kind of wave, feel. I forgot what the actual genre, is often called, but it's in between that. You titled it like within the dance and EDM. I can see that as well. There are aspects to the mix that are kind of, loud, a little bit overbearing. I don't mind that they're there, but in terms of when it does come to a mix, yes, things need to be balanced. Always keep that word in your head when you're going into any record, right? Balance is key. It is the most important thing because you don't want to over or underdo anything. If we can't hear certain things, that's a problem, right? You barely notice that it's there. Then if it's too loud, you can barely pay attention to some of the other things because you're almost, too focused on one thing or another. I really did like that bass that came in. It was like crunchy. Like it almost is very adjacent to when we would hear a dubstep record, right? You guys know that feeling that you get when you hear a decent dubstep record and that section just pops up and you just automatically stank face and it taps into this certain part of the brain. Like I promise you, there are different genres, but like when you get into a dubstep record that just does that thing, man, it hits that good point because there could be a small EDM section too, and then it jumps right into after a certain drop, like a whole, dubstep, then it changes into, this and that. I love those records that can kind of transform. But get the mix, blend everything properly on this, and get some visuals to it, right? Whether or not, because some of you guys, you look at yourselves as, I'm a producer, I'm always trying to get an artist on something. I want this era for the producers to realize you guys are kind of artists too. That does not mean to get an AI artist on your beat. That means realize that your beats, if it's varied enough, if you have, different melodies, a structure to it that, can be listened to without a vocal needed. Hold on. Let me go here. I think you guys can do visuals and do a music video to it, right? Literally just use like Deadmau5 as an example. He wouldn't always have an artist on the records, but it would be production and him going in and doing his own sort of like mix and getting in there with certain things. And some things we're using an almost like robot, voice or things like that. I think of like the sometimes things get complicated, but you guys are the artists too. You can still make something to it or whatnot, and then if you decide to want to collab with an artist who does reach out and say like they feel it enough to want to do like a legit remix with you and the beat or something else, you can kind of create things that way. And obviously that one was very different than the other two. Hard to like really try to compare all three in that way. I'm gonna say that like I liked the first one, the Time Goes On. I felt like you got to hear something in there. It just also needs that right balance, right? Us being able to hear what the vocals are, potentially being extended. Second one stepped it up in a different way, and this one was production and almost different genre all together. So not made it. I paid animators before. I just haven't had a great experience. So what was that experience? Or what was, I guess, the bad experience for you? Was it a too expensive kind of thing? Was it they took too long to bring it out? Basically finish the project. You know, did they ask you for more after you already paid or something? Like, you know, I'm trying to gauge, because I mean, in the entertainment business, there's no standard, right? That is the problem. That is literally half the problem. I've always said, like, we need a, like, if we're doing features back and forth, even a standard, like, for even those that will want to throw you a free feature, you know, something that where it's like, you know what, well, let me just at least give you, you know, this, I can manage this, and I appreciate your time, yada yada yada, right? But not having a standard kind of always makes the business a little bit harder to do, and for anybody to really, like, there's no application process for this as artists, as producers. You can kind of, you know, try to get in with certain teams, certain camps, studios, different things like that, and like show what you're able to do and bring to the table, basically. But it really depends on what we're trying to do. And animation is a whole different ballgame, right? Animation and music videos, everybody has a certain level of talent, what they're able to do. I feel like if they have like a professional outline, then there's someone you definitely should. If they say, all right, we can do it by this time, here's some of my work, so you can see you know, the kind of graphics that, you know, we'll be able to do. You know, like if they seem like they know what's up, then they're that. Anyways, let me get back in to the thing. So what'd you say? You said, I use AI predominantly for genres outside of what I do, but still strive to have the actual version of the songs made. So also people are also way more fucking harder to work with. Nope, listen, I will not let you guys use that as an excuse. I will not. I refuse to let you guys use people are hard to work with, so that's why I use AI or something like that. Not that that's the only reason why you say it, but the fact that people mention it at all, like, every artists are very protective of their work, of their, you know, making sure that they are doing the right thing. Everybody has their own price, their own kind of beats that they may feel more than others. There's different situations, and you never know what you're getting into, because every artist is their own brand. McDonald's, you know exactly what you're gonna get no matter what McDonald's you go to, most likely around the entire world, right? If I go to McDonald's in Japan, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna know what most things are gonna taste like. And then if they have that extra menu with like items special to them, of course, like you can try those out. But if you don't have a consistent brand across, you know, like each artist, each kind of situation, like we really are all managing ourselves until we get like a good marketing team and a manager and all that. But even then, man, like everybody is out to get y'all money, bro. And so we have to figure out, we have to build a team that believe in us, not just want the money. Like, we all want the money. We want to be able to make money doing this, but also who legit would be here even if I didn't have it? Because as a brand, you do go up and down. Sometimes people cancel you for whatever reason, right? Then you have to figure that way how to build yourself back out of that. Who are going to be those that are going to stay when maybe things aren't selling as much, and still try to figure out, okay, how can we get back on top? What are we missing right now? Yada, yada, yada. You want those, man. Anyway, let me get back into our thing. But before you leave, Great Waves, man, I said, well, so not everybody freaking knows, but the first 3 paid skips that come through, I was going to let you guys spin the giveaway wheel. So give me a second. Early. I usually do it only when we make like 100, and then at the end of the stream. But I said, you know what, man? It's Friday. It's Friday.
It's Friday.
You know what I'm saying?
You ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do.
Yeah, hold on. Trying to load the thing up right quick. Let me go. Let me figure phone right back. I phone right back. Let me figure phone right back. But I mean, again, we gotta be willing to just know, like, sometimes things are just gonna happen, and we gotta find the will to just, you know, really just try to make as many things happen as possible. Hold on, let me throw this. Give me a number, Gray. 1 to 10. Dang, this doesn't even work either. I can't even get into the. Let me try to pull this up one more time. Close you. Let's reopen it. Cause I'm trying to get to the screen where everyone can see the wheel. But my connection to my thing is not working. Hold on. I gotta press. No, I can't even do that, bro. Okay, I gotta go the long way. Hold on. Let's see. Wait a second.
I really wanna grow up, cause I don't wanna go down. Someday I'm gonna blow up. They love it how my flow sounds. You hate on me, but so what? I know you wanna throw down, but I just wanna throw up. Someone give me a bow now. I just wanna be a dude chillin', but I'm always dealing with the madness. I just wanna be up on the beach, up in the white, chillin' with a bad bitch. I just wanna live up in the city where they hear me and they go bananas. I just wanna hear the word and every little girl is dealing with a sadness.
I wasn't nice in class. I would always like to laugh and always get in trouble from my teachers cause I'm writing raps. My bad. Vanilla Ice was trash. I'm never on a righteous path. I throw a diaper at my wife and then get sliced in half.
1 to 10. 1 to 10. 1 to 10 from you, so I'm gonna use your number to give you a little bit of influence over the wheel, basically. If you're still there, I'm just waiting for his number real quick. I don't see. What up, NX?
What is up and what's poppin'?
Gray Waves, you still there? Let me know. I'm trying to let you spin the giveaway wheel. And then we're gonna hop back in the lineup. I think we might have other potential skips in there. Gray like disappeared and shit. Hey man, we wasn't done. Oh no. I'm gonna DM him then. Oh no, wait. I have the email. Hold on. I am a dork of my word. All right, and while we're doing that, bro, does everything hate me today?
Yes, we hate you. You're stupid, and we don't know.
Psychotic, got you. And yours, listen, we gotta handle his right now. Can we even hit the freaking Insta skip button? Ooh, this is getting on my nerves. All right, I'm gonna have to I gotta find it to hit it. Bear with me, y'all. Listen, y'all know, man, we have them days, man. We have them days where just sometimes everything seems to be against us, right? Nothing works right. You know, you try to open the door, it just comes off the hinges. You know what I'm saying? You sit on the toilet seat falls off. You go in to put peanut butter and jelly on a sandwich, and there's jelly in the peanut butter. I don't like them mixed. It's weird. Like, I actually only like peanut butter sandwiches. It sounds weird, but no. We said we just getting started. So we've been live for 54 minutes. So we in the cusp. I found the instant skip button. Let me move this down closer to the bottom too.
Sorry, did you say you were bumping Atari? That's a game system, hey listen, are we gonna play all these games at the party? While the people are drinking Bacardi. See the look on my face, I'm retarded. Man, I'm dumb and will say shit regardless. What you think I will pee on your garden? I'm a dork and I hope you ain't fucking offended. Man, I've been a rapper since I was pretending that I was a rapper, but I was just kidding. But actually, after that, man, I was spitting shit really. This isn't nonsense if it isn't silly. Man, what the dilly with chili from TLC? Man, I'll clean my whole ass with a seashell. Debo don't punch her, you know that's a female. I'm chilling.
All right, so we got Psychotic with You and Me. All right, this is a music video as well. So we will put it in there. Here, I'm gonna close the wheel for now, but we'll definitely be back within there. There's 2 more slots for that available. Psychotic, I'm gonna also spin that wheel for you because you're one of the first 3 skips as well. You and me. So hold tight. Ooh.
You and me, side by side, we're always rolling. It's always you and me. Ride or die, your love is potent. Baby, it's you and me. We go wide from an eye, what the hell you smoking? Flying high, it's a vibe, but I got nothing to hide. We're like Bonnie and Clyde in motion. You and me, side by side, we're always rolling. It's always you and me. Ride or die, your love is potent. Baby, it's you and me. We go wide from an eye, what the hell you smoking? Flying high, it's a vibe, but I got nothing to hide. We're like Bonnie and Clyde in motion. You got a beautiful face, more gorgeous than the Arizona sunset. I love the way that you taste. Baby, put your hands down where the gun rests. It's all your love I embrace. I protect you with my life when they lungs flex. Make a little business trip and never leave them unchecked. Take them off the list, you popping off at the dumb threats. You're the only one, baby, I'm consumed. My Arizona color sun is line my moons. Fight my boo, never hide my mood. If I trip and then you call me at the night, might lose. We're Bonnie, you Clyde, Johnny, and June. Jelly, your bunny, I love my honey when we bump on the tunes. We got the river that's got me counting blessings, stuck on the rules. I got your booty in your cruises when we up in the room. We in a Chevrolet riding, better stay vibing. Both strapped up, we sliding. We elevating a lightning storm. Walk away from the bullshit, not subscribing. This done to get clapped, she's smiling, wildin'. We gotta run away to the islands. Her videos too inspiring, revising the plans that we devising. You and me, side by side, we're always rolling. It's always you and me. Ride or die, your love is potent. Baby, it's you and me. We go wide from an eye, what the hell you smoking? Flying high, it's a vibe, but I got nothing to hide. We're like Bonnie and Clyde in motion. You and me, side by side, we're always rolling. It's always you and me. Ride or die, your love is potent. Baby, it's you and me. We go wide from an eye, what the hell you smoking? Flying high, it's a vibe, but I got nothing to hide. We're like Bonnie and Clyde in motion. To the ghost of a city where the blood stain rose. Focus the intellect from mud drain clothes. Coast of the sad toast with a vet post. When I check your respect, if a love grain grows. Reminisce of the memory on blood flames blow. This moon face better have a sun haze glow. Calypso eclipse those drug game froze. Gotta tell the bad times if you run shape bro. Riding undercover on the same wavelength. Till the tides might change, then a wave might sink. From the bottom of the desert with a daylight beam. She be rockin' black tees, never gray white means. Knowing it's forever if it say I change. We'll be living in a moment cause the fate might blink. You can frame my ink, but the same may sling. Shit what I was hoping that's so we can save my strength. Fuck up with this couple, we giving a double trouble. If you coming in above it, then it's gon' get violent. We ignite like pilots, open your eyelids. Go and come cause they don't try it. Buried in the soil till you turn up violence. Quietly stiff on the tombstone rise. Contained by the sins that we compiling. Sing a death carol and the night goes silent. You and me, side by side, we're always rolling. It's always you and me. Ride or die, your love is potent. Baby, it's you and me. We go wide from an eye, what the hell you smoking? Flying high, it's a vibe, but I got nothing to hide. We're like Bonnie and Clyde in motion.
He said.
You and me, side by side, we're always rolling. It's always you and me. Ride or die, your love is potent. Baby, it's you and me. We go wide from an eye, what the hell you smoking? Flying high, it's a vibe, but I got nothing to hide. We're like Bonnie and Clyde in motion. Baby, it's you and me.
And me and you, we can do a lot of things that we don't know the people do the things to do.
Baby, it's you and me.
I like it because you are an independent artist that actually does a little bit more with the videos. Like the themes that you have, the aesthetic is often different. And, you know, I think we are often looking for that that outside of the box, you know, kind of thinking when it does come to those, right? And of course, when you listen to his style, man, if you are a fan of the fast rap nature of certain artists like a Twista, a Bone Thugs in Harmony, a Tech-9, for me, I always like when we get to hear more artists that can get in there and to see what different styles that you guys will have, you know, because there's not one way to do the fast rap, right? And he's like in between. It's not that like everything is like that and he's trying to, you know, impress with it, but it's smooth. It's something that's chill. He doesn't have like a super aggressive a way that he's attacking this specific record, but is still able to make it work, right? I mean, that's what we would hear most of the time from some of the Bone Thugs as well. They'd be very kind of chill in their demeanor, unless they were making what felt like a diss record and some like riding on our ups, you know, kind of stuff. But good job so far. Of course, 3 minutes and 19 seconds as well, man. Look, we are, every time we come across a record that is the 3 minutes or more, we gonna celebrate you. All right. I feel like I want us to really look at this like a job, all right? And like if I were an employer who could afford to actually put money into artists and what they do, if I was like, here's some money, go be an artist, right? For whatever the day is, I'm gonna look at everything. And so if I say, okay, you get in there and you make a song, I would literally pay for the song length. I would be like, man, if you go in and only do a 1 minute or 2 minute record, you're just trying to make a bunch of quick songs, you know, fast. You get in, you get out. You don't really have a lot of ideas. But I look at 2 minutes versus 3 minutes, a part-time job versus a full-time job. If you decide to go into that 3 minutes or more sector, it shows that like you believe in the record that you have. And certain artists know that like you don't get but more than like one chance with certain people. If they're hearing you for the first time and it's going to be the only song that they hear, I'd rather have more time spent with that person than less, because if they're not impressed with only one verse from me, you know what I'm saying, like, then that's it. They're probably not gonna go searching my name, and I'm gonna have to find other ways to somehow get back into that person's face. But I can tell you right now, there are artists that I've only ever heard one song from. Even some of the bigger artists, right? You hear one record, you might and then you try to hear a few other ones, and they just don't turn your head. You kind of know what type of music that artist makes, right? And the only way they can get back in your radar and any grace is if they do something like Designer did, right? We know Designer was in that like top 10 mumble rap, you know, kind of category, the worst rappers of all time kind of list and everything. So nobody expected him to just pop up out of nowhere and do something where he was just like really rapping and shit. Like, you know, but we wait for those moments from you guys. I don't know how we just randomly got into that tangent, but what do you say? You said 3 to 4 minutes is my favorite length, man. Like that's what I appreciate. Like, again, I know many everybody's different. You think about either replay value or you think about people's attention spans. Know that as long as you aren't boring, repetitive, and not saying anything, we're with you. We're not gonna look at our watch and be like, damn, how much time has this fool been rapped? Like, no, if you're dope as hell and you're still dope, and suddenly we go, damn, 5 minutes, dude, this fool going in. Like, if you can do that, even more, like, you can impress, and that honestly becomes the thing that might go viral or whatnot. I remember when Token first came on the scene, and he did the I think he went on either for the 5 Fingers of Death with Sway in the Morning, or just one of the ones where he'll bring on a few artists and let them kind of freestyle over a beat, and it'll be like new independent artists. And he did like 15, 16 minutes straight up. Yes, you knew that it was most likely written, but think about that concept of sitting there and writing a full-on 16-minute like verse where you have to remember every one of those lines, and you gotta, you know, go in, not fall off while you're, you know, basically performing that thing. Like that's the job, right? So the fact he was willing to do that, it made it that much better to experience and to see like how far he could go, you know, before, you know, he would mess up or anything like that. And he said it himself, like he was waiting for that moment for like years, you know, just being given the chance to get on and show Sway what he can do, and just knowing they look for the hyenas, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, let's go back in. We have the we have a skip and clip, I think, from Nick Flanagan that you want to use your VIP for. Let's first no, we can't even activate the VIP. Why?
Why do you do other things?
Okay, let me drop this over here. Anybody want to buy me a new Stream Deck? Elgato, please donate me a refurbished. I'm trying to get my man. See, it doesn't even. You know what? I probably have to update this though. Let me try something real quick before I let me update. I was trying to duck that one, but it's probably like one I needed. Hey yo, it's probably one I needed a lot of freaking times, like people playing freaking games with me, but all of them be cheating. Listen, y'all don't even really know what the hell y'all be seeing. That y'all don't know if y'all ever end up on ESP freaking Enter. You know that we. All right, let's see. Come on now. I just need that keyboard, man. I want the keyboard that basically comes with the Stream Deck attached. Gimme. All right, let's see if this works. What does that mean? Do I need to try it again? Are you serious? Gonna try one more time. While I'm doing that, let me. What the freak? Go to Nick Flanagan's email. Nick Flanagan, please stand up. Alright, this one is Nick Flanagan Fly featuring Amy Flanagan and Lingo. Dang, this thing will not update for some reason. Okay, well, we'll just pretend we hit the VIP. No, I forgot what cutaway I used for it. No, it's the Mighty Morphin, right? It's the Mighty Morphin of a tiny orphan. You get Amy Morphin. Hold on, brother. Can you wait? Cause I still wanna at least try. Give me 1 minute, right? Let me see. I see. Nope, that's not it. Also, why is there not a search bar? We'll just treat it like a. Oh no, wait! I forgot he wanted to do a skipping clip, so it's a whole different one, anyways, too. We'll just press a whole different button. We'll just press whatever, and then here. I'm gonna edit it anyways, man. Skip and clip. Huh. All right. This one is Nick Flanagan Fly featuring Amy Flanagan and Lingo. Give y'all thoughts on this. 1 to 10, any feedback is welcome. Usually these are coupled with lyric videos, potentially. Let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go.
I am so fly. I'm way up high in the sky, and I'm never coming down, never ever coming down. I'm fly. I'm way up high in the sky, but I'm
sounds
still
good.
Underground, still underground. I feel like a baller even when I'm flying coach. Put me in, I'm calling my own plays, cause I'm broke. But I got that window seat every fucking place I go. Put me in the aisle and I'll have an episode. Fuck checking a bag, I carry on a tote. Fuck pre-check TSA, that's some shit I can't afford. I mean, I did a free trial and that shit was hella dope, but I canceled it when I landed. That's finessing like a pro. Oh, yo, no stewardess, yes, hi, hello. You skip me, where my peanuts and my fucking can of Coke. And don't forget the cup with ice, I got to have that for show. Cruising at 40,000 feet, so how could I feel low? I'm so fly. I'm way up high in the sky.
You can have the crowd do that too.
And I'm never coming down, never ever coming down. I'm fly. I'm way up high. Y'all know who it is, right? In the sky. Let's go. But I'm still underground, still underground. Look up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. No, it's just me, I bet you heard of the name.
Okay.
The L-I-N-G-O, always on go. Aurora dancing in the sky, let my ambiance glow. The stars so fly, what constellation I make next? Out of this world, do consultations for SpaceX. That's international, versus the interdimensional. Trust this G's force, will turn you into a vegetable. Never coming down, satellites we fly by. The way the Starlink, full of bars, Wi-Fi. No returning it, enter atmosphere burning it. You thinking too flat, I'll put a crack in your firmament. See me cheesing with a smile, my mug. It's oh so appeasing, so I'm trying my luck. You want that full experience? No try size does. So allow me to induct you in the mile high club. So
nice.
fly. I'm way up high in the sky, and I'm never coming down, never ever coming down. I'm fly. I'm way up high in the sky, but I'm still underground, still underground.
You're on the ground and shit, like there's a lot of y'all who eat dookie, and that's why y'all sound like shit. People are like, I clown my whip, cause I ain't even got one. Listen, I had it freaking stolen when I visited Gotham, and people think they got some freaking dope they can say, but there's a lot of time I write something dope and throw it away, and then it just makes me kind of want to get in there and rap. What do you guys think about that? 1 to 10, any and all feedback is, of course, welcome. All right, so first and foremost, man, Nick Flanagan, if you are just now being introduced to him, he's someone who will always, without fail, all right, every one of you guys have a different consistency on the show, and I love it. His consistency is like bars and wordplay. Like, you'll always see something intricate, regardless. Like, you could have a mainstream kind of club record and he'll still find a way to get in there and try to write in that kind of intricate way, and you can just tell that he's a lyricist and does appreciate hip-hop in that way, like regardless of what record that he gets on. Often, like, that's the job that we expect from many artists that gets out there. When you get fans who basically adore what you can do, when you then get on a song with another artist, they basically are a part of your team, right? Like the fans who know what you can do, and so they want the other artist's fans to be able to see why they like you, and are always gonna hope that you know, bring yourself to the table, and that the other artist does them. I always say, like, you know, when we got a song from Rihanna and Coldplay, that was one that we didn't know we wanted, and it almost seemed like it wasn't real, but it sounds like a Coldplay style song, and Rihanna doesn't sound out of place on it. You know what I mean? And she does her thing. Coldplay does theirs. Like, it's the same thing that I would, if I was getting on a record with Coldplay, I would want to do that. Like, do something half and half, where it's like, yo, do y'all production, because I love y'all music for that reason. Do what y'all do, then I'll come in, you know, as a feature or whatnot, and maybe I can throw a few elements into my section that you know, my fans would know come with me. Eminem these days will often do that same thing, right? He'll rap to a little bit of the beat that the other artist raps on, and then the production starts to change and elevate as he goes in and just like goes Super Saiyan or whatever. But overall, you guys did a great job on this song. Each verse was proper, felt like it belonged on the record. Absolutely love the chorus, you know, wifey did her thing on this one, and her voice sounded good, even though it was really a kind of one syllable, one word kind of scenario. It makes me want to hear more of her, and so whatever you can do to help her kind of just do more songs and figure out those ways to get her on there, I think that would be dope. Did you do it first and then tell her do these, you know, or did you just tell her do that right here? Like, you know, what was the overall direction process? Well balanced. Nick, love the way you didn't over process the Vox or the Vox. You know, Sambras, and great work. Thanks, y'all. Nick Flanagan is always fire. Psychotic said. Rob Murphy with the fire emojis. Haven't forgot about y'all. You and 10 Crimes, by the way. So we'll be going back to y'all's and seeing if they will play now before we jump back in the free. But big salute to that. Let me see. Then Alex was freaking good. No, Alexis. No, it's Alex Escobar, man. It's crazy because you can somehow create both names, you know, out of that. But what's good, bro? Nick Flanagan said, appreciate that 10 crowns, because he said lovely glue between the vocal transition on male and female Vox. Love this, right? Listen. All right, fire emojis as well. He said just drop this today. Didn't you let us hear that before though? Like, maybe you officially dropped it on all platforms. Good to see it you know, out there and doing this thing. And he said Dax did too. Hold on, let me make sure that I end this skipping clip.
Dangerous like I'm a mad gorilla. I am sicker than a salmonella filled sandwich dinner, homie. I will kill a beat a man. I'm iller than a caterpillar, chilling, having cigarettes while I dish in a wonderland umbrella. Then a kid within a
oh no, wait. Alex Escobar also sent a skip. Just make sure. Okay, so let me make sure I take care of you as well. Real quick, y'all. I know.
No, you don't know. You stupid. And we don't.
Wait, did you actually send it? ThatDorkyReviewShow at gmail.com. Which submission would I be looking at? And then let's see. Oh, this one would actually get a the spin on the wheel as well. Wait, I gotta do the last. Didn't I have to do one for psychotic? So psychotic, I need a number 1 to 10 from you, and then from Alex as well. And Alex, if you could resend yours with your name in the subject line, so I know which one is attached to you. And then maybe while we're waiting on that, psychotic. While we're waiting on that, let me see if I can spin the wheel. We're doing all kinds of stuff at the same time. Hopefully my thing doesn't slow down again. Come on now. All right, give me a second. I keep forget. Why do I keep forgetting? I think I found something. Somehow I was right where I needed to be, and I found the thing that takes us right here. So give me a second. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, while that's doing that, stop that. Said EQ is in the subject line. Okay, I'll check it. I'ma check it though. There's a lot of times where artists are freaking pop up randomly, and like some of them have a reckless flow. This is time when freaking not rhyming. People are often freaking telling me freaking you sleep in the coffin. Nah, man. Ooh, look at this, look at this, look at this. You're gonna get 5 offline skips. This is psychotic spin, so he gets 5 offline, but now these work online as well, right? It's 1 skip each, but that total 5, you have to put them in separate emails if you do it, but they allow you to use it both off or online. What does that even mean, right? It means if I'm not live, but you still want me to review your records, and you listen, man, you got it, basically. Whether you want me to do a recorded reaction and then post it like I would do a skipping clip, or to simply, you know, type what I think in the email or something like that, whatever you would want, basically you would be able to use that for. Now, during the stream, it just acts like a regular skip, but it gives you that option also to use it offline if you want to. So you have 5 of that. You take a screenshot if you need to. There we go. All right, now, and usually I try to put your name on the thing, but I forgot. Oh yeah, like, I would basically change. I'm probably butchering the name or whatnot, but. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. It's all weird and big. I need to change the. No, wait, what the freak? Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Hold up now. Okay, take that away. All right, the next one was. Alex Escobar with 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So for others that also want to spin the wheel like this for the potential chance for prizes, we usually wait till we get to 100, 200, or 300 on the just earned amount. And again, today I wanted to do something special. Say like the first 3 people who actually paid to skip, we would put them on the wheel. Oh, you got a skipping clip. Disregard the word light in there. Basically, it's a skipping clip. It's the recorded. Why am I still recording? Let me hit this. I was recording this whole time still. So I gotta cut that whole section. Anyways, this basically is like a recorded reaction. Mandatorily becomes a piece of content on my platforms and such. You guys know it. Ain't nothing to it. All right, let me get out of there. Now we gotta look for the EQ email for this. And I do hate that I can't press. I refuse to. It's EQ with Castro Production. Castro
Production. My love for my brother's boundless. Produces art without commas. He's making meaning from soundscapes. Without a trace, I'm wandering mountains. Tip of a cloud, affording me 4 degrees of distance from all of it, blocking it off. Too far apart for talking it out. Dropped in the bottle to let my mind unravel a little. The maddening drivel, talking heads, ventriloquists hidden in their ivory towers. Humanity soured, ensconced in power. Emotional baggage by time to unpack it. Back in the day, I'm only 28, but back in my saga, my introversion kept me from speaking out. I learned to reach beyond my limits instead of leeching off the pretext that I did my best. You know, bullshit, I'm barely scratching the surface. Guaranteeing more than taxes and death. I'm certain in purpose. Been speaking to an imaginary friend. It speaks back in verses. Castro Production. My love for my brother's boundless. Produces art without commas. He's making meaning from soundscapes. Castro Production. My love for my brother's boundless. Produces art without commas. He's making meaning from soundscapes.
Thank you. A lot of thinking people that life ain't even thankful. Freaking people that thank you. I don't know what the hell that even a freaking bank do, man. You know I can't do. Acting like I'm an angel. I don't even know what the heck I'ma even say. That I always wanna be playful. Been like this since I was a little kid that was just doing shit up in play school.
Lifting myself off the dirt again, while the world whirls in a state of emergency, emerging out the other side of normalcy. Whirlwinds of a war looming, caught in repetitive movements. Lockdown reflected on who it is, reflecting back at me. Collateral casualties, spoken casually, was the murdering force, driving the impulse to impose the penalty of death. No fault of our own, what we call home. No fault of our own, what we call home. I've been missing my brother. I better call home, sounded urgent as a trombone. Squeeze a little tighter when I embrace. Give into an interrupt the cycle. Have him in my mind of where we go next.
Go next. There's a lot of time when I reached it. When I be a kid with a Rolex. I don't even know what the hell is gonna happen. Your chicken gon' have no freaking sex. I don't even know what the hell I'm gonna do, but you know what
I
you're
miss the
thinking. I didn't know
smell
where I
of
was gonna go with
daffodils
that.
back at Castle Rock Park, holding hands with my mother. Seen the grief I lost, make plenty hard men go soft. All the moments I made up the flow with the process. I'm not about getting streams, I'm swimming in streams of consciousness. Castro Production, my man's will fill the museum by the time he falls out his rocker. Rocking the beats in his 80s, not enough hate on this rock to stop him from clocking in. He's dropping again and again and again. I'm Mr. Probing the unknown for a Holy Ghost. My thought and soul defrosted, then I blossomed, I had to grow. Your time is now. Mr. Chancer too, but fuck it, there's no fucking with the direction. Musical mathematician, psychonaut, that's my brother Rhett. You know it when you see it, no leap of faith. It's more than a belief, I swear I'm turning a new leaf over. I can't.
I know that the drama, yeah. Oh, you know about Obama, yeah. When you get a piece of cheese for me, when you want.
Okay, so what do you guys think of that? 1 to 10, any of y'all feedback is, of course, welcome as we proceed to give you what you need. Let me first hit. No! This is ridiculous, man. Y'all gotta understand, all right? Like, I have so many scenes, all right? so many scenes that like when certain things happen on the show, I like to hit the button and then like it plays a thing and then you guys go, oh yeah, man. And I don't have like half those buttons because my Stream Deck, you know, is kind of on the fritz right now. And so every time I think of pressing a button and then I go to it and then I realize, oh yeah, I can't do it. But like, you know, look, I'm gonna explain that to you. So if I ever go to any of these sections, then you'll know why it takes a bit for me to get there. I wanted to go to straight. There's a hip hop one. And then there's the vibes. But fudge, like where are those nonsense approves at? Let me take a gander and look. While we're doing that, let me review the record, right? Nope, let me press it.
It was like 7 days straight. I couldn't sleep but couldn't wake up. Lost up in the daydream, watching on the same scene, replaying day to day. Should I burn or should I fade away? I know that if I burn too fast, the life I lead it can't outlast. So I've been contemplating changes. Remain the only danger to my own life. The strangers pass me by while I'm trying to spread my light, but they can't see me in the shadows cause my fire don't ignite.
All right, I have a few different hip hop ones, but main thing is I like your beat selection. I like the fact that, you know, you had two things that kind of switched up you know, halfway down the lines. I've been seeing that a little bit more often with a few different artists, and it's not even just like within your lane. And I kind of like it. It's something like that's a thing that I think people could get behind and not feel like, and there are too many people doing it and so it's not original. Like, no, like you have full selection over what you want each beat to basically transition into with those situations. So that's what's going to be unique about the two choices that are done within there and the genre that you choose. So I feel like those are something decent. I did wonder though, right? It was titled Castro Production. It made me want you to tell us more about Castro Production, because I didn't understand if it was a producer that maybe had that you were cool with and he passed and then so you were showing him mad love in that way, or if it was like, nah, he's a producer that you did rock with and you were excited to actually do a record or potential project with him and show that much love to the producer, because we haven't seen that love in a long time. You got to understand, at some point producers used to have to put hashtag pay your producer, you know, just in half the posts that they would you know, put out. And you'll barely see artists who acknowledge the producer that made the beat. Like, so it'll be produced by somebody, but it won't even say produced by, or they'll have a tag but they'll remove it and not look at it as a benefit. But like these days what you put in it. You want some? Go get it. Use our cup. What are we saying? You gotta send it to my email. It's ThatDorkyReviewShow@gmail.com if you trying to get played. Let me see, what is this? Give me that. Give me that. Well, what are you doing? I was just telling you to pour yours. I don't need one. Bruh, if you don't get your, I guess thank you.
Thank you.
What do you say? He's a friend who made both beats and just showing love. Listen, well, again, on the behalf of other producers, As I said, producers rarely get that love, and it felt like just felt refreshing in that way. So keep that kind of stuff up. Know that, like, you look, producers, without them there's no song. Yes, you can just go to AI, but like the AI kind of sucks. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it takes the work out of the situation. It takes you really helping figure out whatever you might want. And like, there's nothing as dope if like something else finishes it for you, unless all of that is human effort and work, right? Like, we still want there to be that process within there. And so paying any kind of love to those that get in there and make beats, and I appreciate him for being hip-hop fluent as well, so kudos to that. Let me see. He said on the beat or on the off beat works well, and then saw wave synth is cool, smart work, and then is that final mix. 10 Crimes was saying, and then freaking love that was, well, I think you were saying that about the other thing. And Dusty Bay was that 3 monkeys closing their eyes and stuff like that. Shout out to the monkeys. 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 Let me stop it. Let me get back in the overall free line right quick, so we can, because I don't want to forget about 10 Crimes and Rob's. I need to make sure that theirs are able to come through and work. So let's try that. Let's try the 10 Crimes real quick. What the freak was that?
He might define looking man. Got everyone on when they lay their eyes on him. He got the swoon. He got the body that's so in tune. Center of attention. He's eye-catching candy. You're rocking the floor like he's done it many times before. He's simple as a jester, and time's his only answer. That's a round table, picking up girls in clubs. That's what the gigolo does. That's what the gigolo does. He's never been faithful. He's never been in love. That's what the gigolo does. What the gigolo does. He's eye-catching candy. Oh, he gets the girls candy. He's eye-catching candy. Yeah, he's eye-catching candy. You got the candy. You got the candy. You get the candy. You get the candy. Lady. She's in the same mirror as him. Sip up plus shady. There's no way on earth they can win. He's never been real. He's never been a fool. He's a preacher, never beat her. Always playing by the rules. Oh, dancing around tables, picking up girls in clubs. That's what the gigolo does. That's what the gigolo does. He's never been faithful. He's never been in love. That's what the gigolo does. That's what the gigolo does. He's eye-catching candy. Girl candy. He's eye-catching candy. Yeah, he's eye-catching candy. Picking up girls in club. 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 That's what the gigolo does. That's what the gigolo does. That's what the gigolo does. He's never been faithful. He's never been in love. That's what the gigolo does. That's what the gigolo does. He's eye-catching candy. He gets the girl candy. He's eye-catching candy. Yeah, he's eye-catching candy. Picking up girls in club. 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 He's eye-catching candy. Yeah, he's eye-catching
That song would make a great video. This is one of those records where, like, you know, you guys have so much freedom in what you guys can decide to do for your music videos, right? Because you can do, you guys being in the video as an artist, as the band, you can basically do a short film or something. Like, you don't have to be the main character of this story. It can be like you essentially telling the story of a gigolo, right? So you see that visually, just them being the gigolo that they are, you know, trying to, you know, pick up girls in the club or whatnot, neither failing at it or completely, you know, thriving, like every step of the way or whatnot, right? Or maybe you're seeing two different sides of that coin, right? The person who has absolutely no game and they're struggling the whole time, and then that opposite person who, you know, is smooth and just knows how to talk, and you see them succeeding at everything, right? And then maybe there's some kind of joke at the end where the gigolo takes the nerd or whoever it would be under their wing, and, you know, shows them where to go essentially from there, you know. So I feel like there definitely is some potential in that. I like the vocals, I like the melodies, and the production as well. So hopefully it is something that you are able to bring into full fruition someday, right? Get that in and do your thing. Now, we do have Rob coming up freaking next or whatnot. Earlier we talked about it. He is one of the few artists that he is one of the few artists that does, when he makes a Suno record, acknowledges that, right? And a lot of people that have come to our shows haven't. They try to trick us and assume we're not gonna know, and we don't know what it sounds like and stuff like that. And we always feel some type of way about it. However, I've always said that's one of the things that we dislike, is when you like, we know that people are gonna have a problem or issues every now and then with certain things, because literally the way that the program works, in many of its ways, like there's a lot of options, right? You can go in and actually rap the song as you, and then change the voice that we're hearing to be a completely different person. You can go in and just rap it a cappella. It'll still create a beat for you. You can just write the idea or all of the lyrics and all that. And so, because it's so varied and we never know, like, it is something I keep telling y'all, make sure you have that, like, let us know how you created it in some way or whatnot. You know, if you're like, with the nature of AI records, you have to be very descriptive to describe the record that you want it to put out, right? So you got to be just as descriptive when you're telling us how you even thought of, you know, compiling the record itself. So we want to know what we can be impressed with. Now, this one, I remember you saying that it's your wife's kind of first one, right? So what did she do, right? Did she just write the lyrics? Did she sing any of the melodies and stuff like that? Like, we want to know how far you guys actually went while making the record. That's the only way we can truly be or feel as impressed, and not feel like there's a cheat code, you know, there. Hopefully you got what I was saying too, though, right?
I'm like, girl, don't do it. Fridge full of creamer, still I run right through it. Tote bag, house shoes, keys on the hook. I'm just taking out the trash, that's the cover of the book. Got a budget on the fridge with a little gold star. Every time I don't sip, we can almost buy a car. But that drive-through sign keeps calling my name. I'm swearing I'm strong and I'm swerving in the lane. I only go on days that end in Y. That's the deal I made, I really tried. But Monday, Tuesday, every sky, every single day just ends in Y. Cold brew, white chocolate on the side. Dark caramel that foam too icy. White chocolate mocha, extra swirl on top. Avocado toast got me in a chokehold lock. We ran the number, sat down with a pen. Okay, only certain days I agreed right then. He said days that end in Y. I said deal, I'm set. Didn't hit me till tomorrow what he really meant. Wait, what? I only go on days that end in Y. That's the deal I made, I really tried. But Wednesday, Thursday, I still slide. Every single day just ends in Y.
I like that chorus, man.
Chocolate on the side. Dark caramel dripping like I lied. Just this week I say then I comply. Cause every single day still ends in Y. I'm in the drive-thru, FaceTime on. He's like, where you at? I turn the phone. Angle to the sky, just a little walk. Barista in the back with the whipped cream top. I'm budgeting blessings, I'm trimming the fat. But tell me who can fight a menu like that. I pray, I plan, still I tap to buy. Guess my weakness just spells why. I only go on days that end in Y. That's the deal I made, I really
I feel like it could be one of those.
Saturday I arrive. Every single day just ends in Y.
Sunday, Monday, happy days.
Dark caramel dripping like I lied. Last time, but that's a lie. Cause every single day still ends in Y.
Still ends in Y. Rather of fact, you know what? A real friendship knows that there's no way that you can't go in then shit. Matter of fact, you know what, man? I've been dancing. What y'all think about that? When it's hitting out, feedback is welcome. All right, so as I said, when we go into AI records, we want to judge it by the AI record standard, right? How good of a record is it? How good does it sound? You know, just in that context of other records, because there are some where it feels like it might go in weird places and things like that, and so you do have to kind of guide it in some of the right ones, right? I feel like it's a catchy record, right? That's one of the things that AI does bring to the table. If you don't necessarily have all of those ideas, like it can bring out those things. But what I always want to remind you is that we look at AI records as reference records that we do hope you will get a replacement for the artist or the production and things like that, because otherwise you stop at a certain level, right? You only become music digitally. No one can ever see the artist perform live. We don't want to see a different artist performing the song. We literally create a connection with the music that we hear, and we do hope that the artist we're hearing is real and had the talent to basically come up with the song. And even if they didn't, we love to hear them talk about why they connected with the song that somebody else wrote. That's something you cannot just create with the creation of AI itself and trying to create that kind of experience. And then the interviews of like why they connected with or wrote the song, right? So we always want to remind you guys on, like, no matter how good a record is, I feel like there's an extra layer of marketing and promotion that you guys might have to do for people to just be okay with the AI record aspect of it, right? And I've already told him before, the like showing, even if it's just you writing it down, recording that and like your thought process while you're thinking of, you know, what would be cool and stuff like that. Like it matters. It matters for us to see how creative you actually are, or if it's just the idea alone, because we've seen it. I literally, when I was just messing around with it for the first time, I said, this thing ain't gonna like just be able to come up with anything. And I said, make a rock song about the Avengers and shit. And it legit just did it. I didn't say anything but that. And it somehow pulled Iron Man, Hawkeye, like it was naming characters things that they were doing, and it sounded like a theme song from like one of their cartoons or something like that. And so I'm like, that's too easy. Like, it's fun, but it doesn't, I didn't suddenly feel like I need to go sell that record right now. Like, it would have felt like cheating again, because I didn't write the song. And so there's all these loopholes that, you know, you may need to kind of make sure that you you know, fill those holes and let people actually see the making of, so they know how much of the creativity you can do. And if anything, look at these records as an extension of yourself, of what we do want to eventually be able to hear you guys do, if possible. Not everybody is an artist, we get that. Not everybody has the voices of the songs, or even knows how to create the full genres that some of you guys are coming up with. But don't you also feel like that's a cheat code as well? Like, I've never thought I would talk about like a cheat code as being like a bad thing. Like, it's usually a good thing. But I think about it like this: if I don't know how to create opera music or dubstep or something like that, I won't feel more comfortable if I just tell AI to do it and give it a few of my ideas. It doesn't mean I now know how to create that genre. So if somebody in the genre wants me to work with them, and it's a like without AI situation, you know what I'm saying? Like, you'd be asked out if you don't actually have the talent. So it creates this false sense of, you know, like, oh man, I know how. Like, no, you don't know how to write a hit song yet, unless you are the one putting in the majority of what we hear. So let the melodies that it might add, the structure of the song, let it train you to eventually write one of those songs yourself, like for real, front to back, completely, every melody and all that, right? Use what we, as a matter of fact, like it's like using what we hear right now, right? And then going back in and being like, okay, now what I want you to do is to rewrite and rearrange a lot of the words that we're saying on the record, right? See what other direction that we can take it to, where like we have the melodies, we have different things here, but and it's the guidance point. And eventually you will know how to do that without the majority of it. Have a chart or something like that for yourself, so you can see how much percentage you did versus the AI, and every day try to get closer to you doing more than what it does, so that, you know, anybody that wants to talk shit, like, you'll be able to back everything up. Because most people that, like, they feel like, nah, it shouldn't be a thing that exists because you're not putting in the amount of work. Like, if you don't know how to do the thing, why should you be a part of that club of people who do know how to do the thing? The people who went to school to do whatever it might be, and learning to do the thing is the impressive thing. Right? Having an actual person that can just sit down at the keyboard and piano and play whatever people randomly request to them, but then also some classical shit, and then like something they have in their head. If you know what keys you're about to hit, or can pick up the guitar like that, it's impressive. It's not suddenly more impressive because we can tell an AI to do those things. In the same way where, yeah, you have the pianos where you can put the composition in it, and it'll like automatically play as the piano itself without someone sitting there. But like, how many places do you actually see with that? Think about it. Like, if people really didn't want the person there, you'd see those everywhere, and it would just be automatic, you know, grand pianos just kind of like playing random songs that people know. But you know, it's not. People still want that human aspect. They do want to see that person sitting down at the keys, the person who can play guitar. Not everybody knows how to do it. Anytime you have something like that, there's always going to be room for you to get in there and impress. And if you ever have the conversations of,
You know, what version would people rather be in the room with? You telling the AI to do this stuff with the record, or you actually telling the trumpet player, telling the sax player, telling the pianist, like, yo, play this, you know? And I've literally seen both videos. I'm always more impressed with those that have that idea in their head, but they're also around musicians, and so they go, can you play this? And then they do the thing that they have in their head, and then they'll go, you mean like this? And then they'll, you know, play it just beautifully, and you get to see like a full experience and to know that all those elements are real. And then on top of that, if you ever want to go out and perform live, you know, it's pretty easy to go out there and do, either with the artist that you brought to the table or vice versa. Overall, though, I don't want this conversation to take away from the record. I thought it was catchy. I love the writing of the chorus, right? Every day ends in Y, and I feel like it's one of those dope, obvious kind of things where like yeah, she's right, man. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, every day is a day, and the word day ends with Y. And so when she's saying things like I'll choose to do, you know, this, and every day that ends with Y, it's like that means every freaking day, you know what I mean? And you're just always on the grind. So I appreciate a lot of this record. And I always do hope. I have no idea if your wife has a voice of her own, like if she would be able to utilize that and get in there. But you already know what I've said before as well. Using your voice at the very least as the AI voice that we hear would be better than the stock voices that comes with most of the programs that you guys use. That's the closest way to getting something at least unique to you, as opposed to, you know, just playing Fortnite as Eminem. You know what I'm saying? Nobody believes that anybody who's playing it's not him, it's somebody else in the Eminem costume. So that's what people are always gonna feel like with AI. It's like it's somebody else in whatever this costume is. All right, let me jump back in. The free line, ladies and gentlemen.
Sir Mike, this song's gonna burn like some hot sauce from hot ones in your eyes. Birdman will turn to an actual bird like I'm gonna chew through this beat like a termite. Don't make me put you where actual worms lie. Don't like my own shit, I'm thinking you were high. Like me when I'm looking down at bird's eyes. You when I'm better act like you surprised. To McDonald's, I'm about to steal your fries.
J-Verse the World, you are next up. Yeah, but I appreciate that record, and what y'all did with it. I just hope that we can still see more, because I could see a whole bunch of stuff to that, man. My mental went to like a music video, performances. It felt like one of those kind of, is it like the 1950s or 60s kind of, you know, whatever Happy Days, whatever era Happy Days was in, like I see that kind of style video, or like Grease, right? And like that would really bring it to life. All right, let's go ahead and bring this here.
Everybody knows that you
To The Cure. Friday, I'm in love. Ah, man, The Cure was the best. The Cure was the best. Oh, you say you send them back to back? All right, let me get you in right after this. My bad. I do not know.
One love, I want love. They hate love, they hate love. It's fake love, it's fake love. Girl, tell me why they hate us. Said I want love, I want love. They hate love, they hate love. It's fake love, it's fake love. I'm sorry, but I want love, I want love. They hate love, they hate love. It's fake love, it's fake love. Girl, tell me why they hate us.
Oh my gosh, I cannot find the Dorky Don't Play That button quick enough, and it just seems to have disappeared on the face of the earth. Bro, like, okay, Jibbers the World, you have sent some records that don't get that button, right? So I know that, like, you're capable of making decent records within your genre, right? But every now and then, you know, you either go overboard with something, or like the beat is doing way too much, or like in this case, you were way off tone and off key. I do like when an artist goes into higher tones because it's more energy, but you still have to be doing the right melody, the right tone, to the right piece of production. And it just didn't feel like it was off to a good start. And it was almost a little bit of a torture to listen to. So we did have to cut that earlier. Like I did not want to put my chat, my community through that right now. So I appreciate you. As you know, though, if you get a Dorky Don't Play That on the show, you guys are able to send a rebound record, and get back in the line or whatnot. You know, usually we play one song per artist in the free line. And so if you get that Dorky Don't Play That, get back in the line, try to send something a little bit more. Like, you gotta, I feel like if you know that there's a certain record that people have liked a little bit more, right? When you go into the rebound, you go pull that back out your pocket and, you know, show people what, man, I gotta prove that I do got it or whatnot. And this is just me, like, experimenting in this lane. But that is what I thought about right now. Let me see if I can put the 2 song back. We're just gonna jump back into that right now. And you guys, I should have a way for the chat to chime in. Right? If I hit a Dorky Don't Play That and you guys don't necessarily, if you guys want to fight for the artist to be like, it's up to y'all whether y'all want to hear the full aspect of a certain song, you know what I'm saying? But I always call that like first audible, and most of the time I'll see you guys abbreviated in the chat as well. But for me, I couldn't do with those tones.
I just need you to, can you please just go? We all need pizza, so I make weird music. I got pizza if you need them, PayPal me. You see me on the playground, just, yeah, I'm a dork, but I stay grounded. They call me in cause I stay clowning. You wanna stay down then?
All right, so we got a 2 song back to back right here. I forgot to put those other ones in too. So we had, let me look here real quick. So we had, let me go over here real quick. Oh, I thought I had a thing. I do. Okay, give me a second. Does this even work? Never works when I want it.
It never works when I want it to.
All right, so we had that and that on the Cash App side over there. And we have another skip that was just put in as well randomly. That one was probably at the same time. And then we had a, what's this? And then 10 Crimes. Right now. All right, give me a second. All right, so this one's for the 10 Crimes, and then I'm going to go after the derail. Got it. All right, so 10 crimes. I see you. Let's see. So first one is California. It's gonna be dope. You're gonna go see The Cure. Okay. What's your favorite song from them? What is your favorite The Cure record?
He might be fine looking man, got everyone home when they lay their eyes on him. He got the swoon, he got the body that's so in tune. He's center of attention, he's eye-catching candy. You're rocking the floor like he's done it many times before. He's simple as a jester, and time's his only answer. Dancing around table, picking up girls in club. That's what the gigolo does.
Wait a second. That was the same one. I was like, wait a second. Why does that sound familiar, man? Hold on. You done sent that one. Okay, here we go. California. Did we like? I think you just sent that song, man. So give me the other one, and then I'll see if I can. California is the other one. All right, here we go. It actually downloaded too. Okay. All right, but that song hits still. Put me in that 80s vibe. You know, I go to the stone.
Ooh, my baby, what you gonna do there? When you go to California, ooh, my baby.
Let me go ahead and plop this over here. All right, so I like this one, right? It's the perfect record to drive at the end of a day, start of a day, just like, you know, taking that moment to cruise, you know, just as your hair's in the wind, windows down, good weather outside. You could also do a nighttime kind of, you know, nightlife kind of vibe with it. But you make great records for potential music videos and situations, right? I think that's one thing that we can see, and I definitely would love to see them live if possible as well. Always think about that. We hear a record, we do eventually want to see that live, if possible. And hold on, let me see if I can grab this right here. So get out there and do your thing, sir. Hold on, let me jump this. What do you say? You can play the 2 beats for my script play. Okay, no doubt. No doubty, man, no doubty. All right, let me see. We got the other one from 10 Crimes as well. We got the other one from 10 Crimes. We got the other one from 10 Crimes. Other one from 10 Crimes. Other one from 10 Crimes. Other one from. This one is gonna take forever. Oh no, wait. There we go.
Had to make sure we ate a bean and cheese sandwich, freshly squeezed with a piece of cheese and dookie juice on top.
Man, where did all these new records
Day comes like a hurricane when you're swimming out at sea. I might not drown today, but it's closing in on me. Headed for the shore, cause you need to rescue me. For a tidal wave is coming, it's all I can see. I got a bad pain in my head, rolling over in my bed. I didn't hear a word you said. Oh, I've everything to lose. I'm stuck here without you. Oh, there's nothing I can do, cause I'm stuck here without you. There's nothing I can do, stuck here without you.
He been in the lab, man, he been in the lab.
My mind keeps drifting to a place that I don't wanna go, carrying the weight of everything I know. It's raining in my room, buckets filled with pain, overflow like a waterfall, surrounding me again. And as the rain came down, pieces that you left around, never wanna hang it down. Oh, I've everything to lose, I'm stuck here without you. Oh, there's nothing I can do.
Bro, you don't put this in
I'm
a
stuck
movie.
here without you. There's nothing I can do. I'm stuck here without you.
stuck here without you. I'm looking for help, but it's not from you. I'm feeling so low and sorry too. I know what I've done, but what can I do? I'm stuck here without you.
Can't be stuck here.
Oh, there's nothing I can do, 'cause I'm stuck here without you. There's nothing I can do, I'm stuck here without you.
Man, you made me forget I was in a review show for a bit. I was just vibing out. What's up? What you doing, nigga? Bro, that's his lane right there. It's the driving peacefully at the end of the day kind of records, or there have been times when it's the driving across country to go back to, you know, your childhood home or something like that, you know, or you haven't visited your parents for whatever, you know, in like 5-10 years for whatever reason, and then you know, one of them might have passed, and so you have to go back and take care of the house or something like that, and so you're going back into those memories, right? But when you then listen to the song itself, right, it's more of a person that is like, they're almost depressed or sad because they are wherever they are without the person, right? And so they're like, you know, again, maybe it was someone who had to move far away in the film. You want to go down. Someone who had to move far away, and they couldn't bring the person they love with them, and they're feeling that, or someone who their kid goes off to college, and so now they're just at the house alone, in that, like, man, what do I do now? Like, it all led up to this, and now they're on their own, and or them, it's showing their side where they're trying to acclimate to being without their parent and stuff like that. So it's always dope to see that consistency from you across the board, the melodies, and I think this record even more, because I've said this before about certain songs from you, but this record even more reminds me of, I think it was Phil Collins on the In Good Company soundtrack. There was a song I think he had, "If life's going boom boom boom, you home, dum dum dum, boom boom boom." You know which one I'm talking about, man? It's either Phil Collins or Peter Cetera or something like that. Let me look and see if I can find it out, or can we just watch the In Good Company? Can we watch the In Good Company trailer? Because I know it was in there. Let me see. In Good Company. Why you always gotta lick my hand while I'm typing? I mean, you can. I love you. I'm sorry. Don't look at me like that.
I love you, though. I need to lick your hand because blah, 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 blah.
Let's see. In Good Company soundtrack. I'm just trying to see if I can tell what artist it was. So it was Peter Gabriel. There we go. Peter Gabriel with Salisbury Hill. Let me play a snippet. Listen to it.
Came in close, I heard a voice. Standing, stretching every nerve.
That you are completely in that lane right now with this. So it was Peter Gabriel. Thank you for me remembering. At least it was one of the Peters. Peter Cetera was I think the Karate Kid 1 or 2 soundtrack song. What do you say? Danny's sister is helping now. Chris, so soon. Yeah, there we go. And then ballad this time. Chris, feedback kind of stuck on this. Or you said, and feedback kind of stuck on this one. Writing loads these days. Listen, you plop these out of nowhere, and I appreciate you just being able to do more and more as we see. Like, keep up the good work. You know, I don't think I've heard a song from you that I don't like. And if I feel or have a opinion that you might have gone in a step backwards or something like that, if it doesn't fit you, I'm always gonna let you know. But you're on the right path. And shoot, to have more than one song that can be used for the same type of situation, like at this point, you are going to make me want to start filming movies and to have these kind of scenes where I can then use the song as the inspiration. Because like that's an idea I've always had. Like, what if we use a song as the inspiration? Like whatever kind of visuals you see in your head, you basically take that and then build a movie around that scene, because you know the scene's gonna happen or whatever it might be. If it's a bar fight, if it's a, you know, that person driving across country to go see their parents, or you know, people they haven't seen in a long time, and you know, it's a drama or a romantic comedy or something like that, right? There's always those just like real moments, and they need that perfect music. So I always thought like, man, we could build something around it. You know, if you're not able to get it on something much bigger, which I think it does deserve, you know, I'm this close to wanting to just somehow just create a movie studio and get in there with that. Anyway, big freaking salute. We got another 2 song right to make skip right quick. Ah, come on, man. Every time I forget about the fact that I can't use that right now.
I just need you to. Can you please just go? We all eat pizza, so I make weird music. I got pizza if you need them. PayPal me. You see me on the playground, just yeah, I'm a dork, but I stay grounded. They call me in cause I stay clowning. You wanna stay down then?
All right, so. That's hilarious. We're at 69.
We are at 69.
Wait. No, wait. That wasn't it. Hold on, let me go back.
I just need you to. Can you please just go?
68.
We all eat pizza, so I make weird music. I got pizza if you need
it. It was 68.
68.
I was one off. I was like, what the freak? All right. So 2 beats he said, and then WJ, I see you as well. Did Marco the Prophet also send a skit? Where y'all come? Y'all just coming out of nowhere? Y'all just coming out of nowhere. And like, where was that one? It's like I see it, but I don't see it. That's weird. I'll look at it in a moment. Where is the one I'm looking for? Derail. Okay, I see the United Masters. Well, how do I know which one is which? I see one that has the beat Me Against the World, Michael Jackson that beat. Let's see. I'm assuming like all of them that you sent are probably like that, but we'll see.
don't know what I'm about to do and what I'm about to see. When I go up in the bathroom, you know I'm gonna go and you know I'm gonna pee. You know what I'm gonna do, but I'm...
You know what I mean?
You not gonna stop me.
I feel like Michael definitely would have got on.
You beat.
Oh shit.
No matter what I do, no matter what I do.
He said no one track is me.
No matter what.
The other two are beats. Wait, so you wanted the other two or what? I am freaking so confused. I don't know what the hell I'm about to even supposed to do and all the times, but I was like trying to be a freaking friend. I didn't know that I was close to you already, and every time freaking you rhyme, you don't even know what the hell to do. You know you were gonna need a door freaking open. You better leave it closed to let it down when people don't even know if they need a hole. Back to rapping shit. Sometimes I don't wanna say that was in the back. But that was quick.
In this world, no matter what I do, in this world, no matter what I do, whoa, in this world.
So what is that from right there?
No matter what I do,
that should have been Michael Jackson too.
No matter what I do,
no matter what I do. Whoa.
What you gonna do and where you gonna go and how you gonna rap and how you gonna flow and if you were acting how you gonna know and I do not know if I had no show like wouldn't that be so freaking dope when people even say that like I was so cold and I don't even know what the heck that I did but you know what I had songs that I've sold and know that I'm frozen, know that I'm chosen with this whole shit and I don't know if I know that I'm golden. Everybody knows they know that I go in when you hear a beat that you gotta sing. I don't know if you really even got the friends back. You got but everybody knows I'm not gonna send you
in this world, no matter what I do.
He said don't play Brooklyn Ride.
In this world,
so what you want that as your regular freelance submission?
Whoa, in this world, no matter what I do, in this world, no matter what I do, whoa.
Okay. Getting a lot of video games I don't like, so I don't play. When I tell you, do you like this song? You're like, no way. I'm like, no, wait. You don't even know if it's okay to say, oh, wait, no, wait, don't go, wait. So, okay. What do you guys think about that? 1 to 10, you know, First off, it's interesting because, man, like, if an artist were to get on that and truly stick with the themes, right? I feel like the best thing that you could do is like, look, make it a full tribute to like Michael Jackson in some way, right? So have lines and bars that pertain to, you know, his song titles and different things like that. There's part of me though that like when that other half of the singing chorus comes in, it like my mind still wants it to be Michael Jackson like kind of singing it, and so it's the one time that I would probably be like, make that Michael Jackson AI or something, you know, just like it's not you like you have the whoo, that's legit Michael right there. I predict they'd probably come at you for that versus the AI aspect, but and it'll be something original as well. So there's something there. And I think an artist would be dope. Now, if Michael Jackson actually was able to get on that, if there was like an unreleased track where they were able to kind of do some kind of remix with this, I think that would be dope as well. I didn't hear anything wrong in terms of like the mix so far. There is other things that could happen on top, but I feel like we have a few ways that we can come at and make beats, right? So we'll make the beat to our fullest extent, right? And then when an artist gets on the track, there's often more that we could do on top of that. What they do may inspire us to think of other things in certain sections, and so we can go back into the actual production and add more based on what they do and fill it out. You know, that would be the only other thing that I would sort of see to do. And I didn't say it was AI, but I was saying it's the only thing that I would probably recommend changing that voice to kind of be more Michael Jackson like. That would add to the like the cake. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah. Sometimes I just really wanna rip it. Everybody knows that Polly didn't want a biscuit. A cracker, not a cracker. Okay. This is called the A-Team. This is called the A-Team, and you hating, and you don't know if you are waiting, and you say things, and I don't even know what to do, but you know what I'm playing with. My Xbox and my PS5, and a lot of thinking people know that we just fly. We don't know what the hell we gonna do, but if we in the house, then we inside. Not outside up on the floor, and you know I don't want none of y'all to tell me that I'm not like Thor, but I know that I can drop on the floor. Then I get on. I don't even really know if part of your shit's gone. Sometimes you don't know what you gonna sit on. I don't know that kind of muchacha. All in the chat, he said he got you. A little time, I wanted to be able to go up in the bathroom, then go take a caca. What? I said, bitch, wanted a biscuit. I said, shit, well then fix it. Yo, this is an interesting one. Ludacris on, y'all know me and Ludacris, man. I always want Ludacris on everything. Luda. What up, Joy? What up, girl? What up, boy? What is happening? There's a lot of time where I say things just so annoyed. There's a lot of freaking people who ain't even got a job and they are unemployed. There's a lot of time where you know what I can tell y'all that I want to get at the door. Look at his mama. Here. Look at the frog jumping inside the freaking space. I don't even know where my mind's at. Freaking a lot of times I don't even know what I'm about to say. But you know when I rap, I can tell y'all that every time that I wanted you come through, you know what I'm gonna try to catch him. See how my voice started coming in finally? What do you do? Where do you go? How do you think it? How do you know? Did I watch your clip? You said, well. Sometimes I be trying to get it. I don't even know what the hell I'm about to say, but people don't even want to ever see a freaking fly in the kitchen because if it is, and there's a lot of time, but I don't know what the hell I'm about to do. But then I am terrific when it comes to the freaking shit that I don't even know if the hell I'm able to. Oh my gosh, man. Yeah, I get what you're saying. It was really about AI artists using their own voice, really. It was really more of a plea to like, look, if we have to listen to AI music at all, it's like, make it original. Again, this review has nothing to do with the beat right now. It was in regard to a post that I had made, and I was basically saying like, look, if we have to listen to AI at all, the thing that people are going to get tired of is hearing the same voices over and over again. And like the stock voices that are used for R&B, for alternative, for country. You know, you often hear like hundreds of people who have different names supposedly, right? But it's the same voice, and you can just tell. And I feel like they need to realize that that's happening, and to at least enable the thing that allows you to use your voice as the thing that we're hearing, because then we're getting something a little bit closer to you, and I think that will inspire people to really try to be that artist that they create with the AI if they do that, because you're gonna hear your voice more often than not when you're doing that, right? And then, you know, the more you hear yourself singing or rapping in a certain way, you'll definitely be like, oh, I need to learn this, because if people love it, I get to go perform it. And you know, I think most importantly, you guys want people to like you for you. If you are putting out anything that is not you, that thing is gonna get more love than you. In fact, I've said it over and over, you guys don't even show your faces. So what is the end game? Like, half of you guys won't get famous simply by just the song alone. You have to have that extra layer of an actual music video, interviews, just like meet and greets, and like the aspect of the human layer is all but, you know, absent. Anyways, for this beat right here, I like that one as well. It's like in between that kind of grime drill, you know, kind of space, but it's subtle. And I also feel like we would definitely hear potentially like a Ludacris, shoot, if we could get Luda, Tech, and Twista on something like this, man, that would make my day. I would wonder what a Bone Thugs in Harmony would do on something like that. You know, and coming to them with that would be very interesting. So see what you can do to try to make something happen, right? Good job though on that. And what are you saying? Spies, lies, hoes, booty popping, upside down on pews. Luda. Man. Luda. Everybody with them, but they're gonna do that. Everybody gonna know I'm gonna do that. And you know what I'm thinking, they're gonna do that.
What did you say?
Okay, hold on. Let me put this in here real quick.
Did it let the people who don't know what you're gonna do?
Hold on, y'all. Good. Too dank as well. Man, we got. What was that other one as well? Hold on. There was one. Seems like it's missing, but we got a too dank one as well in the cusp. We got WJ, RX. Hold on. Anyway, shout out to Derail on that. Out of the two, which one do you guys like better? Let us know. Let me throw the too dank and then I'll get WJ's ready. What kind of skip were you putting in, WJ? Let us know. Oh my gosh, I freaking hate that I can't press this button and it's getting on my nerve. I need to make a shortcut key for it at the very least. Let me check out something real quick. Nope.
This song's gonna burn like some hot sauce from hot ones in your eyes. Birdman will talk to an actual bird.
Because I thought I had a shortcut key for the one song.
I know diamonds are the things that you wish that you had, but homie, I'm playing old school games where it's all up for grabs. You know me. I love gold. I love gold. I
Alright, so this one is gonna be too dank. Always excited to get another one. Let's see. Hold on, let me put the. I know the song yet. There. Okay. No, wait, what was I doing here? Okay. Second. Okay. Alrighty then. This one is a Spotify. And Lil Karma featuring MC Young Ice and Too Dank with Mind Your Business. Love that she's doing more and more collabs out there. It's funny because there are certain artists who they just go solo dolo like almost every record, and you know, we hope to see some features. And then there are those who have like the half and half. And I feel like if you're smart, you will do more collabs versus less, because you allow other people's audiences to be introduced to you, and it's literally like cross promoting. So more power to you when you're in there. All right, here we go. Want to be like an ad. I probably ain't even gotta ask if there's a video plan for it.
Yeah.
But
I will never get away from this lifestyle. Lights low, let me go and get it right now. Cause I'm breaking it down in the ground, boy, I'm taking it now. And if I gotta wait another minute, I ain't wasting it now. I gotta blow like a time bomb. You ain't never gonna see the level I'm on. So you better get a hold of an icon. Take a picture, trick these haters, know I'm an icon. Yes, I'm co-signed by the coastline. I know the flow will be timeless in no time. Soon I'll be on the road doing shows, letting all my friends bring a +1 like a proton. I'm in the booth still recording, on my way up to the top, you see it on your screen. Send slap on the beat, big ups to the home team. Hit a switch and feel the old do this G shit.
Just riding through the city, hitting switches, we getting busy, so mind your business.
I almost thought it was off tone or something for a second.
City, hitting switches, we getting busy, so mind your business.
I'm riding through the city with the Lola bouncing up. Every time I pop out, got a Honda saying what's up. They see me going up, and now they trying to shake some. Feels like a good day, I poured it all up in my cup. I'm getting cramps in my hands from thumbing through all these blues. They hate that I'm looking like a millie when I come through. Your lady know I'm the shit, stacking these chips, I'm getting rich. Put it all on the line for my brothers, I can never switch. Go ahead, baby, show me how you move. Rude Hyena, but she know what to do. All up in the spaceship with stars up on the roof. Smoking good purple shit you smoking on this booth. These fools dummy, we in the stew getting funky. Diamonds bleeding, gold chains on me hella chunky. Back then they show me nothing, but now they say they love me. Funny how the only thing I love is getting to the money.
Just riding through the city, hitting switches, we getting busy, so mind your business. Just riding
you need one of those.
City, hitting switches, we getting busy, so mind your business.
I'm on stage making plays and ain't nobody gonna stop me. On the road I gotta go, I rock them Dickies, no Versace. I don't compare to what they got, go let them know. I know they watching it, my Lolo rolling slower at my show. I got them hopping, let me tell you some. It don't matter what they saying, let me show you some. If they hating, it's still a play. If they talking on my name, it's 2DNK. Too dank, let them know, little comma, too dank. Gotta go already, know we got the West Coast poppin'. Send slap on the beat and there ain't no stopping. SDCA, it's California, A. Hold it down from my hustlers, hold it down for the state. Like a psycho, my lyrics turn up like a cyclone. I'm looking in the future like a prophet wrote my song. Everybody put your hands together, cause we in it together, so come on, let's get it, yeah.
Riding through the city, hitting switches, we getting busy, so mind your business. Just riding through the city, hitting switches, we getting busy, So mind your business.
Mind your business. We back again with more sickness. Welcome to the sickness side of two. Take a listen. I'm hydrated to the swivel, so let's ride around. I'm vibing everywhere I slide, y'all. There's a wild switches like I'm busting on wax to the max. But there's no limit to these hitters, cause when I flow, it's not wet. You think it's lame, but your booty hurt. I'm not your man. Like cocaine mansion, I'm not him. So you do your thing, and I'll do my thing. Bitches ain't nada, I just let my hustle bang. I let my chest hang in between gaining fat bread. I'm true ballin', making status from the spot I ran. Rhythm don't fight, neither does it change. Fakers wanna replicate, cause I'm paid from the game. Getting busy, keep it crispy when these hoes wanna try me. I'm living fly, check your status, slide now.
Just riding through the city, hitting switches. We're getting busy, so mind your business. Just riding through the city, hitting switches. We're getting busy, so mind your business.
And you know you all up on the West Coast. A lot of times my mama used to always make the best toast. Put a lot of freaking butter and some freaking honey on it. I don't even really know if I would put some money on the freaking fact that every time I'm rapping and shit. And sometimes the freaking beat would be happen to spit and knocking and shit. Alright, what do you guys think about that? What is Kenny? Be back and welcome. What the freak? All right, so straight freaking West Coast. Oh, I can't even hit that button. I gotta look, but shitfully for the nonsense approved West Coast thing. And see, this messes up the timing of like everything that I've stood for on the show, man. I'm gonna go manually find these things. Listen, it's my fault for creating that much. Either way, just know that it was dope. I'll just hit the standard dope. We'll do that.
I'm just trying to make the music that I would want myself to listen to. Cause no matter what I do, I still be this guy that's so invisible. I'm just trying to change the way you make music. Cause I know you're miserable. Why don't you do something different and get like Wu-Tang and be
It's Louise, bro. It's not supposed to be that far away. I know, that's what I was saying. Like, why was it even that far away and shit? Some of you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, and that's fine, man. I'll explain. Essentially, again, when certain things happen on the show, when certain type of records come in, there are times where I like to hit cutaways that cater to the type of song or genre and things like that, right? And so I have a few West Coast centric ones. I appreciate what each artist did on this record, man. Honestly, my only critique is it did feel like there needed to be a little bit more consistency and polish when it comes to the mix, especially with the mini records that I have heard from To Dank, right? Like, I've always heard her in a good area and haven't really felt like she's needed to go back in and do anything. But there are certain artists versus that might have felt like it needed that same level of polish. And what was the other thing? And then that chorus, well, I love it, right? I love it. I feel like there's another element of like harmonization that I would have wanted in there. My dog's just gonna keep rocking. Okay, I get it. Hold on. Hold on, man. Cause they're gonna make me lose my train of thought. Stay where you're at. Stay where you're at. Stay where you're at. Stay where you're at. Hold on. Hold on. All right, guys. All right. So, while I love the chorus, I felt like it could have used like a higher tone in addition to it in certain places. Kind of again, like there's always the one vocal that the artist on the chorus will do, right? And then you let them go and do like an ad lib and some runs on top of what they do in every section of the song. That way we still feel their presence as well throughout the whole record, and it doesn't feel like we're just dragging and dropping the chorus from one section to the next, right? And doing that with production as well. Again, all of those things make people feel the presence of whoever is a part of it, like producers getting in there and then knowing to come through at another section and throw some in there, or just even having the idea to bring in a trumpet player, a saxophonist. Like, you guys know the drill with those things, right? But yeah, I almost had thought at first that chorus was like off key or off tone, but I started to see like where it was going. And if ever there is things that need to be perfected, the two choices of either having the artist do the thing over or using Melodyne to correct whatever tone might be there are always palatable. Where you say there's a puppy war, you know what I'm saying? Run! So well done, the female part is cool. Yep, that was the artist. That was Too Dank. You know, she's always had a consistency with a lot of dopeness, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all have our favorites from every artist and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? When she had come through with this.
Sick of how you're asking, my punchline is through. You wanna know some shit, but I ain't never known you. They talking so much, swear they be knowing so much. But here's the shit you can't admit is what if that was you.
But you see what I'm saying? Like, the level of quality that she had on that. Like, I always look for that consistency, and really, I feel like if you use your best records as a guiding kind of point, right? And like, okay, let me make sure that I'm always able to compare it to this, and you know, like you'll always know like how far away something is and can be. Then there are those times though where we are kind of just stuck with a situation where the artist we're working with might have a lower quality kind of situation, and we have to figure out that way to match. Otherwise we sound, you know, like we'll be the only ones that will be in that and whatnot. I was struggling with that one with the song that I did with DL Vibes, and I can let you guys hear that, man. Where he gave me like the rough draft version, and I still want to be able to fully mix it, to get his vocals and mine, you know what I'm saying, together to go into you know, where it needs to be. But hold on, let me see. Yes, what was it? All of a sudden I forgot. Hold on, let me go over here. But yeah, big salute. And again, as I said, always good to be able to hear your features in outshine. Let's go here. Where is this? No. Move yourself. Bro, move yourself. All right. And I think it is this one. Yeah, so I need to get his vocals on this so that
This that new batch.
Hey, yo, turn me up. Right there.
We must pay homage to them.
47. One time.
we got WJ coming up next.
When we taking off, they only see the light beams. Seen the ghosts roam the city on the night scene. Since a pup, we had to eat by any type means. Never mind the haters, they just like to type things. Couple killers in the building could be frightening. Ratchet in the left hand and let the right bling. Rolling spliffs, I'm with the Rastas taking flight scene.
We must pay homage to them.
Hey, walk up Whipping that bitch like an asshole, they like all shit. Plus I brought my dogs from the kennel, nigga, we all sick. All pits, take off in the phantom and the color gotta offset. Bitch, I'm on they neck and they ain't even pissed me off yet. Napalm lacing the papers who want vapors. Ducking all cases, evading car traces. Had to make a name off of patience and hard labor. Living on this earth, I hope God is in my favor. Fool around and get your aura touched. I'm on my own wave, I don't mingle with frauds and such. I'm just in the back eating seafood my broad cooked up. Rappers imitate me, they loving my sauce too much. Had to grind for the blessing, this is far from luck. And the session's just begun, and plus my dogs pulled up. How could you hate us? Came from the struggle, that's how it made us. Now we hop in cities like the Raiders. When we taking off, they only see the light beams. Seen the ghosts roam the city on the night scene. Since a pup, we had to eat by any type means. Never mind the haters, they just like to type things. Couple killers in the building could be frightening. Ratchet in the left hand and let the right bling. Rolling spliffs, I'm with the Rastas taking flight scene.
Yo, it's nonsense. Check, I'm scared of ghosts, but I swear I live in a haunted house. Or I'm in an alternate dimension. You wonder why I live on my mother's couch, bro. I'm going crazy, my mind's thinking, but what about aliens and zombies disguised as all the people who died at Danny Glover's house? Don't want no more kids, so I steadily rub them out. Every rhyme I say got your mom's ready to cover mouth. See, as a kid, I was allergic to Brussels sprouts. I'm just a clown, but I broke away from the circus, bro. Yeah, that shit was funny, but I just wanna write verses, yo. Perfect flow, sliding through all these beats like a serpent slow. Everything I say will be worth it because it's purposeful. Virgin mode, Bull couldn't call me to say my chirp is broke. I'm on every earth and I'm finna cause an incursion, so I'm trying to figure out which universe got the perfect grow. On the count of 3, I just want you to close the curtains,
when
go.
We taking off, they only see the light beams. Seen the ghosts roam the city on the night scene. Since a pup, we had to eat by any type means. Never mind the haters, they just like to type things. Couple killers in the building could be frightening. Ratchet in the left hand and let the right bling. Rolling spliffs, I'm with the Rastas taking flight scene.
It don't really freaking matter what the hell you're about to freaking go and do. What do you guys think about that? And shout out to freaking DL Vibes, aka DL Cordero these days. Or Cordero. But yeah, he essentially brought his, you know, dopeness to that record. And I always have fun, man. You know what I'm saying? I always envision myself a little bit as Deadpool in any situation, right? You know what I'm saying? He always is completely himself, just loves to have fun, regardless of if he's in a Batman comic or in a collab with Spider-Man or Wolverine or whatever it is. Unapologetically himself always, right? So I always try to bring that to each record that I do with you guys. We do have I guess, what are we gonna look at this as, like a 3-song skip? And I think WJ is gonna give the other 2 to one of you lovely folks in the chat. So stay tapped in and do stuff.
Searching for the master sword. You guys are really bad at spitting rhymes, and you ain't real and have no skills, and so I mastered yours. I could have been killed running past a horde of zombies when I crashed the card and smashed it, blasted 4 magic dwarves, and man, you know how all these bastards are. I'm like Aladdin when he trapped Jafar inside a lamp for acting hard when all he had to do was spit a rap or just beatbox to go distract the guards. I got 100 rupees planted on my MasterCard. Okay. Don't make me chase it, chicken, take it, make it, take it, listen to my new mixtape. Mention it to other raven pigeons. I'll take a sword and stick it into any dude who's out there pillaging and raping women. Don't make me make you come up missing, cause that ain't the mission. I used to date this fat girl who I brought home one time, but then she up and ate the kitchen. I used to feel safer on cops until somehow we all became the victims. Now let me try and paint the vision.
Okay, so I can't. Oh no, I can't do it from here, right? So let me update it on this side. So hold on, it was that, and you put 30 in, so we're at 108. Give me a second, I gotta do it from here. Wait, what the hell is the thing? There we go. And yes, we will be spinning the wheel for you as well, my friend. The record that he sent in is called Simple Man. Oh wait, do you have another one? Hold on. Let me freaking see.
Mama told me when I was young to sit beside me, my only song. Listen closely to what I say.
This is the only one that I see from you.
Some sunny day. Get your lust from the rich man's gold. I bet you need now. It's in your soul. I know that I want for you, my son, is to be satisfied, be a simple kind of man, be something you love and understand. Baby, be a simple man. Don't you worry, you'll find yourself. Follow your heart and nothing else. If you do this, baby, if you try, that I won't follow you, my son, is to be satisfied, be a simple kind of man, be something you love and understand. Baby, be a simple man. And won't you do this for the song if you can? Ooh, if you can.
I'm just kidding. This is one that he did send in yesterday, right? And I still appreciate it, because it is him on the acoustics as well as getting in there and singing. And I appreciate when any of you guys don't kind of just let me just throw auto-tune on everything, right? No offense to those who do, but you gotta know that there's a calmness and like something that allows us to truly see your actual talent when you just use your voice, like straight up, right? When we get to see that live performance, this is as close as we would get to being right in front of him as he's just playing with a guitar and singing that song, right? And often you do want to see those who have, you know, some vocals on them. And as I said, it's one step in like the covers that you do are always on point and never something that I feel like you're not doing the original record justice. And I feel like that's rule number one when you're doing a cover at all. Then I've told you basically use those covers as a way to learn your own kind of songwriting and to see what you would do and where you would take the song in certain directions. You know, if you were to sort of change certain melodies, certain words and things like that. Basically just figuring out that true way to make things yours. You know, you'll get in there and be able to do that. Now we also think about what this song would sound like with extra elements. Like I love the acoustic aspect. Usually when I hear artists who have the beat and everything already kind of laid out in there, I'll tell them to have an acoustic version where it's just the guitar and them rapping or singing, and vice versa with a piano. And the opposite, when you just have one of these elements, knowing what the drums would do, and you know what I'm saying, like just knowing what would come in there and fill the record out with those elements. Like that's that full live performance, and then maybe violins and stuff.